Hey YouTube, Shinken Shinobi here with a review of the Kaizoku Sentai Gokaiger Gokai Machine Series 03 DX Gao Lion. He's DX because he's big, I guess. But he's got lights and sounds, and he is pretty epic. So we've got Gao Lion right here with ShinkenGokaioh's head over here. A picture of ShinkenGokaioh. Pretty epic banner-like thing on the top. On this side we have Gai GokaiOh, and on this side we have ShinkenGokaioh. And then on the back, just everything that it does. And then on this side down here, we have Gokai Red, Gao Red, and Shinken Red with Gai Lion and ShinkenGokaioh. So really, really cool. So let's go ahead and get to the toy. Alright, so here we have Gai Lion. He's pretty cool. Right now I've got him in wheelie mode. Just real quick, if you flip these down, and then flip these inward, right here, then he'll be stationary on the ground. You can still kind of shove him around, but if you have them flipped open, like so, then he's free to wheel around wherever he pleases. So he's actually really cool. He reminds me a lot of the DX Gao Lion that was released to make Gao Kantaras, but updated to fit the whole Gokaiger thing and just the overall pieces that they needed to make, particularly for ShinkenGokaioh. So he doesn't really do anything in this mode, except roll around. His front legs don't move at all. They're stationary there. His back legs do go like this, but again, they don't move at all either. Just this, and that's for transformation. So he can't really move at all, which is kind of a disappointment, but he's still really cool. So there's a button right here on top of his head that activates his sounds, so let's go ahead and do some of those. That will open up his mane, too, so we got some light blue accents in here. Not really sure why, but they look pretty neato, so I'm not going to complain. So you've got a single roar, a triple roar, and then that sword slashy stab roar. However, if you press it enough times, there is one additional sound. Meow. So he meows. That's adorable. I don't know why they did that, but it's really cute. So it's about 20 presses or so to get the secret sound. No other easy way of getting it, so don't bother. My Gai Lion has a slight defect, but it doesn't bother me too much. This is how the mane closes. You can't do it either side. You have to do them both at the same time, and it clicks right in. It's a little bit saggy, but this side, however, has a little bit of issues. It's starting to click a little bit better than it used to. When I pulled it right out of the box, it wouldn't click it for anything. So just be wary about the mains. Like if I do anything like that, his main side over here pops open. But it's see, that's what it was doing. It's starting to stick a little bit better. So it might just be gear placements that are starting to knock into place, whatever. But just be careful of the main section on Gai Lion. Hopefully mine fixes itself in due time. So that's all he does in Gai Lion mode. But he does look really nice. For a size comparison, here's GokaiOh himself. So he comes up to just about GokaiOh's waist area. I'd compare it to Magic Dragon and Pat Striker, but it's not even fair. Pat Striker could be his chew toy, and Magic Dragon would be like the little kid that he picks on all the time. So, really cool. So to transform him, or at least to prep him for Gokai, or Gao GokaiOh, rather, my bad, he really doesn't have to do anything. So he'll just hang out over here. What you want this guy to do is to take the swords out and put them in his hand. So we all know how to do that. Just like so. Then take off Gokai Trailer, Gokai Marine, and just have him fly around and nonsense. I don't know where they go. But anyway, there are ports right up here. So just, it don't really matter. Plug him into those ports right there. It'll squeeze Gao Lion's body together a bit. That's normal. Don't worry about it. And he just fits snug right in the back there. No worries. And then click to activate that. So here is Gao GokaiOh, or at least a portion of Gao GokaiOh. Here is the remainder of him. So it's just the upper portion of GokaiOh attached to Gao Lion. Nothing spectacular. It is an homage to Gao Kentaurus, obviously. So it's not really that cool. I don't particularly like it. I think just shoving the mecha on top of Gao Lion like this and making it a new combination is kind of stupid, I think. But, I mean, it doesn't look too bad. He rolls around really fun, so it's kind of fun to wheel him around. And he can do all his, like, his sword slashiness and stuff. But it's just not particularly all that cool looking. However, he does have some things to make up for it. There is a final attack sound if you hold down the button here. So it's got some epic lasery final attack thing. So once again, here is Gai GokaiOh. He doesn't really gain any height, because as you can see, it's about the same height. So doesn't gain any height, but he gains a lion, I guess. So whatever. So what you're going to want to do for ShinkenGokaioh, yes, for those of you who don't read spoilers or anything, one, I'm sorry. But two, the Gao Lion doubles as the Shinken power-up for the Gokaigers. And because the base of ShinkenGokaioh was a lion, the Shishu Origami, he is doubling up and doing Shinkenger as well. So it actually does look pretty neat. So what we're going to do is just take his entire head section off. That just pulls right out. No, nothing really to do or anything. You can close up his mane if you want to. It doesn't really matter. This is working really well now. Right when I was about ready to bitch about it. So you're going to want to open up the ports on GokaiOh. We'll take out his swords. That's a little bit easier. So we'll open up his ports. That one too. Lift these up because those aren't supposed to be there. You didn't even see them, so no spoilers for you. Oop. Don't knock down the camera. Pop his robo-wang off, just because it's not necessary and it's not cool. This entire back section can come right off, so just kind of wiggle it out. He will stand perfectly fine. You can keep wheeling him, or you can make him feet mode. For stability reasons, I'm just going to make him feet. There we go. So just stand him there. I'm not going to pay attention to the lower waist area because there really isn't anything to do there. So dismantle this section, pop off with legs. This is the green leg, so that is going to pop open, flip this gray tab out, then attempt to close it. It won't really close. Do that and then fold this down and then plop that into the green cabinet. Oh, the wheel. I forgot about the wheel. That's why I wasn't fitting it. So that will plug right in there. And the tab will tab right into this slot. So it'll be all ready for that. Same thing with this. Just make sure you flip the wheel. So take his head off, or the hat off, rather. That just pops right off. Replace it with this. You're going to want to take this and open it up. So it's like a Shogun Samurai helmet. And plop that in on his head. Wiggle it around until it fits. It's kind of iffy. Just like so. So now he looks like that. So really cool. We are getting there. In fact, that's actually it. So let's go ahead and open up his ports. I'm going to lower the camera a tiny bit just so you can see all of them like this. And here we go. Sorry for a shaky cam there for a minute, but... So, you get the cool Shinken-esque noise, and he looks really, really cool. So, let me bring him back all the way just to get him entirely in the camera frame. So, what we got going on is Gao Lion's mouth opens up to reveal the fire kanji. Then we have the heaven kanji, land, earth, whatever, wood, forest, water. So, we got all that going on. They have their kanji from Shinkenger. It retains a red color scheme because that's the plastic used. These stickers help make it seem less red. As for this mode in general, I did forget one thing. Oh, that's cool. This pops off. So, make sure you take that back piece off. There's a couple things I don't particularly like about it. The red inside of the green and blue pieces looks really strange. It'll probably grow on me, particularly when I see it in the show. But as it is, it just kind of looks really weird to me. But, I mean, I guess it's kind of unified. I'm just kind of nitpicking, I guess. I like Gao Lion in there. It looks really neat, very reminiscent of Gao King, particularly with the samurai helmet design. It looks very Gao King-like. So it's kind of a double homage here with Shinkenger and Gaoranger at the same time. The legs using Gao Lion work really well. I like the stickers here. They're shiny and pretty. He's got really big feet, so no real fear of it falling over. Sure, there's no articulation, but it's a deluxe mecha. There never really is. The only other thing I complain about maybe is that I don't like these. I would fold them back in when you're done with the transformation. Just because they look really weird sticking out like that. But, I don't know. Other than that, it looks really nice. If Robo Wang was on there, it would look really bad. In fact, I'll attach Robo Wang just so you can see what it looks like. It looks really bad with Robo Wang attached to it. I highly suggest taking it off for this mode. He does come with 2 weapon choices. So we've got this piece, which was his back body. Flip that up, and then flip this down. And you have a Rekadaizanto-like weapon. It is very, very thick and blunt, so it's just kind of like a big beating stick, which is basically what the Rekadaizanto was. None of the 2 weapons can hold in Gokai Racer, so they all have to be held by Gokai Jet. So just pop it right in, and there he has the Rekadaizanto-like weapon, looking really cool. I prefer this one, just because it actually reeks of Shinkenger as opposed to this next bit. The next one, you take the swords for GokaiOh, and they plug in right here and then up here. They can be moved around however you see fit, so like that, and then like that, and then it's held inside of Gokai Jet, just like that. So it's like a double-sided spear weapon. It's really long, so it looks intimidating, but I don't know why it would have it. I don't think it's really cool. It doesn't reek of Shinkenger. They never used anything like this. Well, I guess it's like Kajiki Shinkeno's weapon when he had the 2 swords combined. So I guess it's like that, but I really like this piece better just because it's definitely Shinkenger. It's what you recognize more than anything. So, it's really easy to put them back together. I'll go ahead and do that just because I feel like it. So, normal routine really, just pop those out. Pop that out. Robo Wing fell off, but whatever. This just pulls right out. It's really easy to pull out. One thing I did forget. He's got a different finisher when he's in that position. So take that off. Take GokaiOh off. Just set him down. So bring the camera down so we don't need that high no more. Just take him, fold him back up. I won't bother with the wheels. When you close his mouth, it does the Gaoranger summoning noise, which is pretty cool, I think. Little additional sounds here. It does the same thing when you turn it on. So that's pretty cool. That pegs right in there. This folds back up. The Rekka Daizanto piece folds up like so. So take the Rekka Daizanto piece and then plug this in like so. Take this leg, collapse it all back, and then plug it into the respective sides. Just like that. And then that just plugs right in there, connects nice and solid, and then take this piece, plug it back in there, and fiddle with the main. It's probably not going to cooperate with me after I started praising it. Yeah, I'm not going to waste your time. So he's just going to look like that. So, Gao Lion is easily the best Gokai machine yet. You get two combinations. It looks really cool. It's got lights. It's got sounds. ShinkenGokaioh looks really nice. GaoGokaioh, not so much. But it's really an interesting throwback, and it does look pretty neat. Despite the fact that I don't particularly like it. But really, really worth it. I mean, I guess price isn't too bad for this thing, so if you're interested in it, I definitely recommend picking it up. If you have GokaiOh, it makes a great addition, more so than the others, because ShinkenGokaioh is more like a not a mid-season upgrade, but like the first big combination for the mecha. So I think it's definitely worth it. It's highly recommended, and I really like it. So you can check out our rent review at ridersrangersandrebels.com, bringing the latest Toku news in the craziest way possible. Take care and have a great one. Bye.